Alright, so today we got OnlyFans models versus our mom's middle ground by Jubilee. Alright, shout out to Jubilee. There will be a link in the description below. Hit the link for all on the socials. Like the video, comment down below what you think, how this is gonna be. But right, we do have it's a subtle announcement that I wasn't expecting to make. We do have two channels. The channel isn't banned, but I got a copyright strike, so I can't post for a week. I'm gonna give it 2 days, and if it doesn't come back, I'm gonna start posting on the third channel, the More Willow Willis channel, just for until we get the channel back, or until we can start posting at least. But I mean, if you want to sub over there, it's body cams. You can still watch this stuff, like, you know. So there's still a whole bunch of videos there still. But yeah, it's subtle. I'm gonna give it 2 days. If we don't get unbanned, then we'll see what happens. I can. I'll pull up the screenshot in a minute. It was stupid. It was a live stream I did like months ago, earlier this year, that I haven't done since. And then a video on Gideon catching a predator that was bullying. A child predator. You bullied them and you got banned. Crazy. Right now I'm kind of in the same boat as him. It sucks. It's stupid. Alright? But, yeah, we'll get into this video. Let's see.
I've been asked to, like... and like I think we all.
Alright, let's skip ahead so we don't miss the whole thing. I don't know if we'll watch this whole thing. I don't know if we will. We're gonna skip ahead this thing, but we're only going to do this one, obviously one video today instead of the body cam because we got copyright striked. Let's go. I feel like all their moms are probably like, yeah, I don't think I wanted this. This wasn't my desired outcome.
The first prompt is: parents have a right to feel disappointed about their child's OnlyFans career.
Yes.
Can the Greer step forward?
I don't know if I agree. So my name is...
I don't know if I agree. Alright. You don't think a parent should feel disappointed that their daughter's a watered down prostitute? Like we're already starting off bad. We're what, 43 seconds in this video? Like, we're not gonna, like, this little buzzword we're gonna use as OnlyFans models, yeah, that might be the whatever, the website and whatever, but they're watered down prostitutes. You're selling yourself and your soul.
It's Maya. Hi. And also my mother is here in the white. Love you. I do believe that parents are allowed to feel disappointment, but I think there's a difference in being able to feel something and being able to act on it.
Sheesh. As I say, oh no, you came back.
Support means loving your child and allowing them to do something despite your disappointment.
Nope. I'm disowning. Again, if you need help, I would help you. But, like, I am not going to tell you you're doing good, you're doing wrong. I'm going to tell you need to change. Just stop. They're like, what are you doing? But I'm like, if you need $20 to get food, I'm going to help you. But, like, and if you need someone if you need to stay at the house or something, yes, I'm going to help you in that need. But I'm not going to tell you you're doing good. I'm going to tell you what's the truth. That is horrible. You shouldn't be selling yourself for, what, $5.99?
Sophia, and then I completely agree with your point, Maya. This is my mom, Mary Lou, and I would never tell her how to feel. She's entitled to her own feelings, and even if she were to feel disappointed with my choices in any matter, I know at the end of the day, feelings pass, and there is a sort of love.
Lock in. No, there's not. So I'm going to show you the screenshot of the channel getting banned, or the copyright strike. This should be it right here. Unless this is what we're reacting to at this current second. Today we got... Nope, this is an old vid. Alright, give me 1 second.
That always prevails through those feelings.
Yeah, I really
okay, that sounds like cope to me.
agree. I was so disappointed when she chose that one, but I think it's her life. She has to make a choice. And for us parents, I feel I respect what she wants. But at the same time, I had plans for her for the future. And that because of her choice, my plans have been changed drastically.
Fair.
But then I cannot hinder whatever she chooses because it's her life that she makes the choice.
Well,
okay.
Fair.
In contrast to what you're saying is that you said that you had plans for your daughter and that her doing OnlyFans was basically going against what your plans were for her, I feel like my choice in doing OnlyFans has allowed me to do what my plans were for myself and what my parents would hope.
Yeah, what did you plan for yourself by doing OnlyFans? Yeah, I'm gonna be selling my body for $4.99.
That I did. So I started doing OnlyFans because I thought that it was a good means.
All right, before she yaps, let's watch. Look at this, right? So, I live stream. I haven't streamed since May. That's not. So I got the warning on May. So that's not like I got it then. So that's been a thing. I did some like quiz or something. It was stupid. It's whatever. I mean, I was in the wrong. I think I was probably streaming a video I shouldn't have, just like on the background for a little bit probably. And this one was a cyberbullying and harassing on a Gideon video that I reacted to. I didn't even catch the predator. I don't even know his name. Like, I don't even know his information. I watched the video. So that's going to get appealed, and hopefully YouTube's like, okay, yeah, let's logically think. He obviously did nothing wrong. He's just like everyone else. So, harassing, like, how do I harass somebody that I watched a video of and I just uploaded a clip? That's not harassing. Like, if I found your address, that'd be harassing, but whatever. So, yeah, we are kind of cooked for, like, maybe... it's gonna get, I think we got like 24 hours or 42 hours, so we'll give it 2 days, and if this doesn't happen, I'm gonna complain.
Of creating a following and also, having time freedom, having locational freedom in order, because I'm a songwriter. It allowed me to pursue my
No, you're an OnlyFans model.
dreams versus if I had gone and started doing a 9-to-5, it would have inhibited my dreams.
No. Let's stop lying. Like, do we not know someone that's works in 95 and does a hobby? Like, yeah, that sounds like cope, and it sounds like you don't live in reality. Because I sell my body on social media, I can do stuff, and I can do my hobbies. Do what I am passionate to. You can do that when you work a 9-to-5. Granted, yes, you're going to be working. You probably have more financial freedom. But it's like, I think what she's not understanding with real people, that it's a moral thing compared to not a money thing and whatever. Like, yeah, morally, I'm never going to sell myself like that. That's crazy.
I'm Patty, Maya's mother, and I agree that one can feel disappointed, and I was disappointed originally because I feel my daughter is beautiful, talented, gifted, educated, smart, and she chose, in my mind, low-hanging fruit. And I've evolved.
She chose one of the oldest professions.
In my thinking about it. Everyone's on their own journey in this world, and if this...
Oh my gosh. That sounds like 2024 if I ever heard it. Like, I'm fine with, like, everyone speaks, like, indirect or very, like, they say stuff that's very broad, but it's just every time they're going to describe their actions, it's going to be something broad. It's not going to be something personal. She's doing this, everyone is on their own journey in life. Like, that's the obvious thing everyone knows. Like, everyone should know everyone's their own person, right? But like, these people, because like it's so hard to explain, and it's like it's realistically, like, it's disgusting. If we're gonna be honest, like, kind of disgusting what they're doing, right? And like, they can't explain it, so they have to like they have to use the most what you call it. They gotta describe it in the weirdest way. Everyone's on their own journey in life, and you gotta be yourself in a life that you only live. And it's like, yeah, we know, but like, does that equal becoming a watered down prostitute? No. Does that equal selling your soul? No. Like, does that equal becoming an OnlyFans model? No.
This is her journey, then I need to support her.
No, you don't.
I would never disown her or...
It's like, okay, why do people like this feel like... Okay, so will you support your crackhead or your fentanyl fiending daughter? No? Okay, so why would you... So, because social media and the social world or people in the world, they're trying to make it seem like it's actually more acceptable than it should be. No, it's like if you wouldn't, this is bad as doing damn near drugs, because guess what? I'll pull up the stats. I'll get Gemini and pull up the stats in a minute. The stats are very likely for people to start being depressed, start doing drugs, and it's sad. I think the suicide or whatever it is rates are up. So like yeah, it's not like a thing where you become this famous person, get rich, and your life's amazing and you're a girl boss. No, it's like you overdose, die, you try to become famous and be a philosopher on YouTube, and you, because you're an OnlyFans model, people are going to make fun of you, and you're never going to get past that point, and you're just going to be shilling and trying to, propaganda people on TikTok. So those are like the two outcomes of this lifestyle, but we'll see.
Be so disappointed that she would not be in my life. And I'd like to be around to help her make these choices. And OnlyFans is, it's really made me think about why I was disappointed originally. And I think it had a lot to do with my religious upbringing, which,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did this guy do with it? Let's see.
and my morality around that. And I don't really think that even plays a part in my life, so I'm not really sure why that came up. But
you hear that? She isn't even, I'm gonna assume Christian, right? It's America, more or less. She isn't even a Christian. And because her daughter did OnlyFans, it brought like a I guess her, I don't know, like, did she become a Christian? Like, oh my gosh, like she's a, what? She's basically saying that like she became an OnlyFans model. It made her think of like sin, how bad she's sinning. That is crazy. Think about that.
I think that even around that, and I don't really think that even plays a part in my life, so I'm not really sure why that came up. But
when she told you I became an OnlyFans model, she felt like you were sinning so bad, and she wasn't even a Christian. Oh, like yeah, you can cope bait now because you've been living with it for 3 years, but like your first reaction to it, more or less, is the most natural reaction. After you get told it, like, okay, I'm living with it, I'm coping, she might be giving me a purse or two, right? Whatever, that might not be the case. But it's like, I don't know, you can hate on me or whatever, but like, say you're atheist or whatever, I don't really care. You're an atheist, right? And you were a past Christian. Just imagine someone told you something, and you thought it was so bad that it made you think of them sinning horribly. That's literally what she basically said. Yeah, like, yeah, she told me this, and it, like, brought me back to Christianity. It made me thought she was sinning. I didn't know. Like, I'm not even a Christian. It's like literally what she said.
her life.
It took me a while to figure out that this is her choice. We are very, very devout Catholics, and I'm Asian, and we are.
God bless you, ma'am.
Just our upbringing is just so strict, and this kind of occupation is shunned by our relatives and everything. So it took me a while to figure out,
That's not just Asian.
It's like, yeah, we're saying this, but it doesn't mean it's a good thing. Like, there's, like, people like to shame it. Like, yeah, well, they're shaming us because of it. Well, maybe let's think why they're doing it, right? What are the stats? What are the studies on the aftermath of it? Yeah, you might see on TikTok these people driving Porsches, Lamborghinis, I am rich, OnlyFans model, doing all this, but you realize that that's the 1% and not the 99%. What's the 99%? Oh, they're making $200 a month? Oh, exactly. Like, you gotta understand, like, the people you see online are like the 1 to 2%, or it might be the 15, because there's actually a large minority of people doing it. Those are just the minority of people. You realize that, right? Like, that's not the whole amount of people doing it. Like, the most people are making, like, what, $200 a month or whatever. So it's like, that's what they don't show you, but they will show you the Lamborghinis and the lifestyle and the Airbnbs that you can rent for the 2 years you're relevant.
Italian.
If they will ask what does she do and whatever, I cannot tell them what to do. I just say, she's doing something offline, and that's all I can say. So I think they have learned to keep quiet and kind of respect.
So imagine your mom can't even fucking tell someone what you do. It's not like she's like CIA, Delta Force, like cool, like she's doing high level stuff. No, she's a OnlyFans model. Like, oh, wait, so she like CIA, like she's doing like why can't you tell us? Like, is she like CIA? Like, is she like on a task force? It should be unknown. What is it? No, she's an OnlyFans model. Oh, it's like, yo.
I'm still hopeful that eventually she would choose a better understanding of how the future would be. This is good when they're young. As they get older, they have to get skills and whatever they could do to improve their life. And this kind of lifestyle is not going to hold on.
Hey, dude, her mom, smart.
If you plan to have a family, if you plan to move on with your life, I don't know where this fits in for her future.
Fair.
So that's the reason why I want to make sure that before I leave, that she's settled in such a way that she would be able to take care.
I'm Kirsten. I am Sean's bonus mom, and disappointment is a feeling that is not contingent on my love for my daughter. On the coattails of what you're saying, the creators earn a lot of skills through making.
No, they don't. What do they earn in skills? They don't talk to them unless you're like the 1% that has to talk to the fucking horny, weird guys. Like, oh yeah, they're talking to random horny guys that want to nut to them. It's like, oh, when you think about it, it's like they're learning communication skills. It's like, yeah, you could also do that by probably working at Walmart. Like, let's like, you can talk to people. Like, it's not like it's a skill you have to learn. Oh, well, they learn money management. Well, if they make $200, it's like, well, you can learn that at Walmart. What else? Are they learning how to control with weird, horny guys? Like, that's all I'm trying to figure out. They can learn skills. What skills in the real world? Oh, can they? So like, if so what happens if like a pipe bust? Like, can they fix it? Oh no, why? Because they don't have real life skills.
Of the content on OnlyFans that they can use in real life 9-to-5 jobs.
There is.
What? Oh, you want a hamburger? It's like, are they gonna sex someone into a hamburger? What are they gonna like sound good at the McDonald's? So now everyone's gonna be coming through at the McDonald's wanting to hear her voice. Like, is she gonna be the hot employee at a restaurant? Like, what do you? I'm not trying to be rude. What do you think her skills are gonna be? I like how she said it, but she didn't name any. Very broad. Everyone here is speaking in broad. Very broad. She can use some skills. Like what? I would have to think about that. Yeah, I know.
There is, and I've seen my daughter mature because she was so stubborn when she was young. We separated since she was 18, and she kind of found her own niche closer to her one.
We were
I didn't want to hear all that.
Not close. I did leave the house actually when I was 17.
17.
So we did not have a close relationship when I was growing up.
Okay.
And when she actually found out, we didn't talk for like a year and a half. She was extremely upset. I didn't tell her.
Good.
She found out. She found one of like my checks in the apartment, looked up everything on the computer and found out and was just infuriated.
Because I think she saw something she didn't expect to see.
And then, obviously, as you're growing, you go through these sort of like canon life events.
So broad, they're speaking in broad terms. Like, what did you go through? As you go through life, you go through these events. Like, yeah, what? The first subscriber.
And she missed a couple because we were not on good terms because of her finding out. I think it really hit her missing those moments, and she started making an effort to reach out and spend more time with me and saw me as more than this potential that she just had for me in her head of since I was young.
Well, over time.
I mean, that's fair enough. Like, I don't think you should like really expect something out of someone like that. But like, yeah, but like, if say like, see, there's like a middle ground where I'm at. Like, yeah, I don't think she should be expecting like all that type of stuff. But you did a 180. Like, you became an OnlyFans mom. So it's like, I see what she's done. Where I guaranteed I would be disappointed too. I'd be like, okay, god damn it, right? Yeah, I'm just be praying. That's about it. Like, oh, yeah, that's it. Where I would obviously talk to you. I wouldn't be like a rude if you need someone check in. What's up? You good? Food if you ever need it. Like, I'm not gonna treat you like you're nobody and you're nothing. No, but it's like I'm not gonna validate your fake points and you think it's a good thing. I'm gonna tell you what's the truth, regardless of the fact that if you like it or not. But like, if you need some food, yeah, you need some help. You need help with electricity bill, fine. Right? You need help with this, okay. But I'm not gonna be like, so yeah, I think this is a very good thing I'm doing, and no, it's not.
I mean, one of the biggest changes that happens that I saw with my mother is that my parents both realized that it wasn't just a passing fad. It wasn't a stage that I was going through. It was an educated decision that I had made. And they realized, okay, I wasn't being manipulated. I was
educated, okay, right?
Being sex trafficked. I wasn't doing hard drugs and getting addicted and living underneath a bridge somewhere.
I wasn't doing hard drugs and getting addicted. So were you doing hard drugs or were you just not getting addicted?
I had wonderful friends and a wonderful community, and I had a self-made business that I was proud of. And one's own
Self-made business, okay.
Relationship with OnlyFans is really complicated. It's really complicated because in myself, I do feel shame. I do feel disappointment. And
why? Like, why? Like, these people to sell you this great thing, but it's like, well, in their life they feel shame. Why? Because you know you're doing wrong, but you're not gonna say it, which is fine. Everyone has something in their closet. They don't want to say. Everyone's coping over something, right? But you're coping over it on national television.
And it's complicated because in some environments, I feel very proud of who I am. I feel really proud.
I'm sure you do.
But in other instances, like, we haven't told our immediate family. We haven't told them, at least directly. And it's really, and it's difficult. It's difficult because it's a shameful environment that you're interacting with.
I'm a little shocked.
It's because it's reality. These people don't understand. They think it's this bubble they live in because you live in the bubble of your reality that no one else lives in, and you think it's not a shameful thing and it's a bad thing to do. The people you surround and the actual people in the world are like, whoa, lock in. Like, this is not a thing you should be doing. And, oh, I'm going to be proud to becoming an OnlyFans model. It's like, yeah, holy psyop, right? Only the devil could psyop you to do something like that. Just being real. And then they make up these fake arguments and they make up these fake things and they use broad words to describe everything, and it's like, well, because we're living in a shameful environment, and so it's because you sell yourself for $5.99, doing sexual acts to men, to yourself, doing all this type of stuff. That's why. You know it's wrong, right? She's just trying to make up. She's just coping, right? She's just coping. It's because it's shameful. Yeah, well, what do you think? Selling your body isn't something that people are gonna be like, you're doing amazing. Do more of it. Oh, I love this for yourself. No, because people are real, right? I think people gotta step back into reality, and she's one of them.
To hear that you're disappointed in yourself.
It's just in
I
some
wonder why, because she's living off cope.
ways. You know, I'm getting older, and I am having
a family?
these dreams of being a songwriter. Part of me is
okay, I'll take on her.
like, is it ever going to happen the longer that I wait? And is this in a way, which I know is my father's, and
Like, sorry. Give me 1 second. But it's like you want to be a songwriter. Okay, why didn't you do that before you became an OnlyFans model?
My mother's biggest fear is that I'm procrastinating on the thing I want to do the most in the world by doing every single other thing possible, you know?
Yeah.
And I do, and I feel a little bit of shame about that, but everybody's relationship with themselves is complicated.
Holy broad terming. This is... Am I lying? Everyone's like this. They're never from each other. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Like, we've heard this term a lot. You're not going to keep on coping and telling me everyone's life's different because you're living this lifestyle that no one else wants to live, and you're trying to put it on us and put this show like it's something fun. It's like, I'm doing these other things in life, and I don't think I'm going to become a singer, and it's just like my life, and it's like, okay, if you want to be a singer so bad, you have free time at this current moment in time. Why don't you shut this down and become a singer? Oh, because you're doing this probably to prop up your OnlyFans model career. Like, yeah, okay. Like, you can lie to your mom, but like when real people are sitting in front of you and or reacting to videos, it's like, okay, yeah. You can lie all you want.
And no matter what career you're in, you know?
Yeah.
Holy broad terming.
Oh my God. Welcome. I love to sit.
We talk too much.
I want to start with saying like everyone has a right to like feel disappointed and like have their own opinion on things, but I do think that there's very much a strong difference between like disappointment and respect, of course. What we do as like OnlyFans creators, it just is like any other job. Of course, like
Imagine coping this hard in 2026. You're lying. Yeah, well, so I don't think parents have right to be disappointed because I'm selling myself on online for $5.99. Okay. Is that how hard are you coping? We got what are we at? Almost the highest level of cope right now?
my mom has a right to feel like disappointed if I chose to like pursue like a job as like a painter or a barista.
Yeah, but how more disappointed that how she's gonna be that you're painting something and it's something cool more than you getting what, gang banged? Playing with yourself in your room and filming it? You having sexual intercourse with random dudes? I mean, like, it's like they use these broad termings and like I've shown you every time, and they try to like water it down to something it's not. No, let's step back into reality, man. You're doing like people aren't paying, especially if you're like up there. People aren't just paying for nothing. They're not paying to see your hair. They're paying for you to be doing sexual things.
I just I don't know if like I necessarily like care.
Yeah, cause you're brain dead. Yeah, you're absolutely brain dead and don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You know, like it's my life, and like
that's what she did in the back of cope. She didn't do coke. She on cope. Sorry.
she has a right to feel however she feels, whether that's like disappointed or.
Alright, skip ahead. I was yapping too much. Let's get into the next point.
I'm happy.
Creating
I
adult
know she said a bucket of nothing.
content online is a form of empowerment, not exploitation.
I agree.
This is a psyop only the devil could make.
I'm Kirsten, Sean's bonus mom, and I will say that it is completely empowerment as you get to choose what you create and what you do with that and who you do it with.
I mean,
Only the devil could psyop you this hard.
I love to hear that you think it's empowerment. I think that, you know, like I get to.
How are you sitting up here, Catholic mom? What?
Creatively express myself and feel positive.
No, you're not. You're literally just having sexual intercourse. How are you expressing yourself by getting stretched? I'm expressing myself and I'm taking dick. I'm sucking dick. I'm getting creamed on. I'm getting smacked. I don't know. I'm expressing myself by 5 guys are railing me. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not the guy that's gonna lie. Like, I'm expressing myself. Are you? That you're a freak? You could just write it on your forehead if you want everyone to know.
Positive about like my body image, and I think like for plenty of like OnlyFans creators, it helps their body image. And
are you sure? Because studies show otherwise.
Their feelings like around themselves and self-confidence, and it's not the case for everybody, but I think that we as creators have like autonomy over like their brand and our image and like what we
actually. No, they don't. You know, some of the big people are actually signed to management teams. Actually, Jack Doherty's people. Are you sure? So like, maybe these select people that aren't like, I mean, that be real, they're probably like mid-tier of like OnlyFans models. So they probably make a little bit money, like they could probably live off of it. But like the people like Jack Doherty, Sophie Ryan that around, all those people are signed to management agencies, by the way. Allegedly, in my personal opinion, just in case I don't get sued. I heard, right? I heard from the grapevine, allegedly, my personal opinion. I don't even think I'm even telling the truth.
put out and like how we market ourselves, and we have like a flexible schedule, so there's a lot of like empowerment there. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about? A flexible schedule? I mean, like, it's like these people are like trying to weigh out anything, but like, yeah, the main thing is you're selling your soul, you're selling your dignity, you're selling a huge piece of your life that you don't even understand, right? What's the raise on after becoming a prostitute or a OnlyFans model? Your marriage, you having kids, your depression. So it's like these people are selling you this fake life and trying to it's like they're giving you a piece of poop, but at least they're putting sprinkles and they're putting whipped cream on it and caramel, right? There's a cherry on top, so you can at least try to eat a scoop of it. That's literally what they're doing. Like, no, they're telling, oh, this is like, you work for yourself, and yeah, like, you can make your own business and do that too. Yeah, like, they're selling you something like that's not a thing in a different world. Like, you can have your own coffee company and do this. You can have your own business and do this. It's not like it's something special when it comes to OnlyFans.
For sure.
Yeah.
I totally disagree. I totally disagree. The only reason I stepped up is because I actually don't think that it's a form of empowerment, but I do think that it is in specific case scenarios. So I think that overall, women have been oppressed for so long. So to be able to own a business, to be able to earn income, to be able to profit on something that's existed and will continue to exist.
Yeah, you realize that like being a prostitute has been like it's literally one of the longest forms of jobs ever. Like you're acting like you're not in one of the oldest careers. What are you talking about? It's always been shamed and it's always been a thing. So like it's this thing and it's like stop lying.
You know, so I think that it's a wonderful way for women to get out of toxic relationships, abusive, you know, like work environments, sex trafficking. I think that to create your own career is empowerment, but
you can get out of sex trafficking by becoming an OnlyFans model? What? The correlations on what they're saying makes no sense. Huh?
Are operating under a misogynistic system, and I don't consider
it's so misogynistic system that like they're letting you do this, and the misogynistic thing, it's so misogynistic that the guy that owns all of it, that you don't see his face or anything, you know, the guy that's the creator just lets you do this. It's so misogynistic though.
myself the like antagonist of it. You know, I'm not being like, oh, like let's feed the men. But like I also know that I am operating under a system of people objectifying women.
Oh my gosh, yes, you are. It's like, yeah, you're saying all these things, but you're playing into it. Why are men objectifying women? It's because they're probably addicted to porn that plays into it. Because they make goon bait content like you. I guarantee they all do. I mean, how do you think they get the people to sub to their things? All these people make goon bait content to get you to the link, get you to follow. Like, yeah, you're saying all these things and if we're playing in your rules and stuff, you're saying all these things, but the job you does actually makes it worse. So like, I'm a big stand-up person for this, but I'm going to do everything in my power to tear it down. What? Yeah, but men are evil and they're objectifying women. But I'm gonna be making goon bait content, selling myself, getting effed online for men to buy it, because more or less I would say the men that are probably say, oh, that woman got a big butt. They got porn brain. That's porn brain stuff. And what are they gooning to? Oh, you and your content and the content that you do. Oh, but
And I'm profiting off of it. And so it's both. It's this double-edged sword. Because, you know, getting into the nitty-gritty, you get a custom from a person, and you have to do whatever this person's saying. And I like sometimes look at myself in the mirror and I'm like,
oh my, but you live this like lifestyle where I thought you didn't have to listen to anybody. But these people have to tell you what to do and what to say. Oh, I thought you just say you can live this lifestyle where you can do whatever you want. But this person just said like you're kind of ruled by your customers. Huh? Contradicting each other? Why?
edged sword. Because, you know, getting into the nitty-gritty, you get a custom from a person, and you have to do whatever this person's saying.
But you could like live your own life, right?
And I like sometimes look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I get mad. I'm like, I have to just like do this thing that this guy's telling me to do for money.
But
like,
you don't.
Men are so oppressing. Yeah. And they also make you what? Say eat a gummy bear and say I'm mommy. Yeah, it's like these people will set the argument and set into it, but they're actually playing into it. So it's like, okay, you're saying all this, but you're canceling each other out. Like, I'm this empowering person and I stand up for things, but it's like, well, the fruit you bear show actually otherwise, so maybe you should stop, right? This is why I'm a big person on the fruit you bear show. Like, that's how you know people are credible. Like, people who lie and stuff like this, they will put on the mask that they're this good person, I stand up for these things, but the fruit you bear show that you actually sell your body. You probably sleep with men. You probably get flown out by men to go on these vacations to sleep with them. It's like who? Well, I am a. I don't know. I just like. It's like, yeah, they have nothing to say because they get choked up in this little the little game they play with. Like they try to act like they're this moral high ground when they're like, no, you don't.
yeah.
But
Isn't
I
that
was going
the guide
to say,
of OnlyFans
that's
that you
part
get
of
to
it.
pick and
Yeah.
choose, and you get to tell them to
You see that? You see what I'm saying? It's like you just contradicted yourself, and they called it out because guess what? She doesn't understand that who's gonna pay the bills? The men. You gotta do what you're told, woman. Get on your knees and eat a gummy bear and say I'm mommy.
fuck off and move on.
Yeah, but guess what? What if that's $1,000 a month for her? You're not thinking that. You gotta understand it's still a business. So you have customers. You can't tell your customers to go F off when you're a small business.
To the
but
next
then you also have to make
person.
money. You
I
have to
mean,
make money.
I would say I lean towards the dom side with what I do.
Yeah.
Oh, like you see? Dude, you see what I'm talking about? They live in a circle. They literally live in like a recycling circle. It's just a circle of they can't get. No, it's like a hamster wheel. Sorry, they're running on a hamster wheel. It's like every they do is in a circle because I'm this way, and no, you got to go back around because you understand your OnlyFans model and everything tracks around it. Well, like so these men and stuff are terrible, but I play into it. But it's like, and then this woman's like, yeah, but like I can live this free life and stuff. And then she's like, yeah, but the thing is, like I kind of have to listen to them because they're the one paying my bills. And then this woman's like, well, you can tell them to F off. She's like, he pays me $3,000 a month. I don't think I can tell him that. It's like
I say no to many things because if I'm not comfortable doing it, then it's not going to feel good and it's not going to feel empowering and I'm not going to want to keep doing it. Part of the reason I enjoy this and I've been able to do it for as long as I have is having healthy boundaries, which is hard to maintain with what we do, is the hard no's. What are you okay with? What are you not okay with?
They ain't gave her enough money, and it sounds bad to say, but just off the fruit she bears off of being an OnlyFans model, they haven't flashed 100,000 or so. She ain't got hit up by a Dubai guy because I guarantee 50K out shit on your chest, fly out here. Sheesh, she's packing her bags. I might be judging, but just the fruit you bear off this, I'm seeing that.
Because at the end of the day, we do have to live with ourselves and knowing what.
Grown better. She's more open. She's more.
She don't even know. I'm gonna give her some benefit of the doubt because she'll know what she's talking about. No disrespect to her. All right, let's listen to this.
I don't think this work is ever empowering. I just don't. I think it's a false
Thank you, Patty. Thank you.
empowerment that
Why?
happens. Yes, you're doing your own business. Yes, you're doing that, but it's.
You know why? Because you just made a contradiction in front of everybody and you didn't realize it. This woman over here just said, "Oh yeah, I could do whatever I want," and stuff. And then you just said, "Well, I'm kind of controlled by the guys because he pays me." And then this mom right here just said, "You still tell him to F off." And then you just said, "Well, I need money." You sound like a slave. Well, I need to do this because I won't be able to eat. Slave. That's what you sound like. You sound like a desperate person. Very desperate. Slave stuff. Legit, you cannot turn down because you need money. Slave stuff. That's a very desperate person. That's a very low state of life. Yeah, people get to that point, but if you're her where she's already she's already an OnlyFans model, and she's at this low state where she needs money, where do you think she's going? Oh, I'll sleep with you. I'll do anything for $100. Exactly.
It's sort of like that old adage of the stripper thinking she's more superior than the guys. It's just not.
For you, it's
to
not
me, I
empowering.
just don't think that's true. You're at someone's mercy. I've been to so many countries where women are oppressed and they have no idea they're oppressed. I was in Pakistan a long time ago and I was staying with a family there, and all the women in the house were like, "I'm so happy I don't have to go out to work. All I have to do is tell my husband to bring home this amount of money and I get to stay home and make food." And I'm thinking, you have no idea that they're keeping you in the house. They're not letting you work even if you wanted to. But they had no clue that they were oppressed.
Yeah, I think a lot of that's kind of Western psyop-y do. It's well, you think that because you live in America and you can go do these other things, but what do you think they're gonna go do? Go stand in the street? It's well, we live in America where there's you can go hit golf balls, you can go do literally legit whatever you want. So it's there you can't just go to Walmart and go shopping, go do whatever you want. So there's difference of things, but I think a lot of that is again psyop-y. It's
but they felt
obviously we know India and Pakistan. There's a lot of essaying and stuff like that. So it is very dangerous to be a woman out there. I don't know if it's Pakistan or India, but it's one of the two.
felt empowered.
No, they
felt
happy.
empowered.
They felt
no,
happy.
they weren't happy.
I mean,
they hated cooking all the time and thinking about food and knitting and whatever. But they really
You
felt.
said they were. You said, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. That I could just do whatever, eat, cook." Why?
They're oppressed. I've been to so many countries where women are oppressed and they have no idea they're oppressed. I was in Pakistan a long time ago and I was staying with a family there, and all the women in the house were like, "I'm so happy I don't have to go out to work. All I have."
You just lied. Yeah, but I know what they feel. You just
To do is tell my husband to bring home this amount of money, and I get to stay home and make.
Right, she knows they're oppressed, right? Okay, fine. I'm sure there's obviously differences between, you know, America and Pakistani and what women can do, right?
They weren't happy.
I mean,
they hated cooking all the time and thinking about food.
You just lied. Go back. I know it's probably.
No, they were that they were oppressed, but they felt empowered.
No, they
felt
felt happy.
empowered.
They felt
no,
happy.
they weren't happy.
I mean,
they hated cooking all the time.
We just like. I don't think she comprehended what she said. You just said they were happy, and then now you just said they weren't happy. It's like you're not understanding what you're saying, right? Like I think she thought she was saying something, but she like I do that guy. Like you made no sense because you just said they were happy, and then you're saying they're not.
Time and thinking about food and knitting and whatever, but they really felt empowered, and I think it's the same with when you do this kind of work. You feel empowered because you're the one deciding, you're the one running your business, you're the one taking in money.
They're
but
obviously not. If it's that system, they're not the one running their business. It's the guy. They're just staying home and cooking and taking care of the kids. They're not running the business. They might be running the house until the guy gets home. Like he's the one bringing in the money. He's the one controlling what they really can do. They're being real. If you got the money, I mean, with no money you can't do anything. But like but then I think it's with like then I'm sure I mean it really probably depends the family, but I'm sure it's more of a controlled thing. Like it should be. Like, yeah, obviously the mom take care of the mom duties and dad take care of the dad duties. He brings home, provides for the family. She cooks, does laundry, cleans, takes care of the kids, makes sure they're fine. If he's bringing in income, they're doing whatever. Then they go out on the weekends, get food, do whatever, spend time with the kids. It's like, yeah. I don't know, man. Let's skip ahead. I'm sorry I was yapping through this. Let's get on to the other topic.
Platforms like OnlyFans have normalized unhealthy attitudes towards sex and intimacy.
Obviously, they're normalizing it.
I don't know. I agree with that.
I mean,
So-
they're old, so they wouldn't know.
So I'm the only one up here, which is interesting.
Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty, Sophie Rain. What's the other girl? I don't know, but do I have to keep on going? These people normalize it. You don't tell me that you didn't see go on a normal. I mean, this is probably like a year or two ago now, so like it's different. But bro, if you were on a normal YouTube channel, you probably didn't even make one. Just clicked into YouTube. I guarantee you, if you scroll through, you would have found a Jack Doherty YouTube short going viral with you. If you do this, I will get you this. Name these letters. And they were all OnlyFans models, having their link in the description below. That was going viral on YouTube Shorts. Like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. Like, that stuff was going crazy. It might have been 3. But that stuff was going crazy viral.
I don't know what my experience with OnlyFans is compared to everybody else's. I think that it can be something that, it's a chicken and the egg, that you don't really know what comes.
See, look at the broad terms. No, like, if you just logically think, yes, it obviously does, like, platforms like OnlyFans, so I would say corn and anything like corn is the same thing because it's sexual things. So, yeah, it does. Like, the studies here would show it does. So, it's, like, regardless of the fact of your feelings, studies show, so that's true, right? Like, I'm sorry, just because you're this micro minority of the whole population, like you're this little minority that doesn't get affected, doesn't mean the 99% isn't. So yeah, unfortunately, you're the exclusion of that 1%. So we don't really care about your sayings and feelings.
First, somebody's weird relationship with sex and intimacy, and that allowed them to kind of drop their inhibitions and be able to do OnlyFans. Or
That was your testosterone.
maybe they started doing OnlyFans and they developed issues with sexual intimacy, or maybe
She's not understanding the question. Platforms like OnlyFans have normalized unhealthy attitudes towards sexual, and she's saying, well, if you're an OnlyFans model, no, the people watching it. That's what the question is.
The OnlyFans exacerbated issues that they previously had. I don't know. But I just know that in the world, there's a lot of women who've experienced sexual trauma, myself included, and that
How much sexual trauma that you had to do that made you a OnlyFans model? Like, yeah, where's the evidence and proof of you doing that? I would like to hear it.
I was able to do OnlyFans because a part of me was cut off from being very emotionally involved with it. And so it was almost a dissociation method. And that's how
See, wholly broad terming and like not bringing any proof.
I was able to do it in the first place. I also know a lot of women in the industry who have experienced sexual trauma and are able to do it because they're able to kind of shut off that part of their brain. And
like, what is sexual trauma number one? They got raped? Imagine, like, I don't, again, I haven't, so I'm not the guy, and maybe I'm not, I mean, not saying that matters, guys can be great, but I haven't been through that, so it's like, but I could only imagine, like, if you were forcibly raped, you wouldn't want to be doing sexual immorality, like, I don't feel like you would want to even, I don't know, you wouldn't even want to do that stuff, right? I feel like that would throw you off for a little. I don't know. I haven't been through it. I'm just thinking, but like I guess it could, right? Again, we'll look at studies because that's the how we're gonna get the best answer off of studies and stats and proof. But I don't know. I don't know, man.
I'm not saying that's for every single person. There's times when I think to myself, maybe this isn't healthy for me. And I wonder if maybe, it's just exacerbating something that I need to work on. But at the end of the day, I don't just, look at OnlyFans and say, that's the cause, that's the reason. I think that there are a lot of ways people operate underneath it. And there are going to be a lot of people who are damaged by it and a lot of people who aren't. And how one person interacts with it is going to be completely different from another person. And so I think it's only for oneself to see.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's this very niche, and she's the macro, or she's the minority of this 99%. It's like, well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Like, I'm not saying your opinion doesn't matter, but like logically thinking, it really doesn't, because, well, it's just I just kind of contradicted myself, but it's like, well, if you're this 1% that it doesn't hurt, and these 3 are this 1% that, sorry, doesn't hurt, but like the 99 are actually showing, well, there's studies that like, well, about 85% of them are actually on the suicide, or actually on this, actually doing this, right? Maybe the studies could be biased. I don't know. I didn't do the study, but like, AI is wrong. Like, I only use it just to get quick information. Like, yes, Google makes you jump through 400 different rabbit holes, right?
When they've reached their limit of when they need to stop. And I've known a lot of creators, both in the mainstream world.
All right, so yes, this studies show that a lot of them do have much higher rates of sexual assault and rape. I mean, again, not like it's not like it should happen, or it's right, but like, what do you kind of expect, or like that's kind of, I have a feeling like if someone, you're in let's say, or not, you're in a business, if you like say a business of literally making sexual content all day, every day. Not saying that's something someone wants to happen. Obviously, everyone knows, like, yeah, that's wrong, and if you're raping people, you should be in the wood chipper. But it's like, I would say that would correlate. Like, honestly, if someone did a study, do you think people that were in the sexual, porn and all that stuff have a higher rate of rape and sexual assaults? I would say, yeah. I would say those probably have a big correlation.
And the OnlyFans world, who have stopped because they couldn't take it anymore, because it became damaging to them and they couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's 3 times the likely, exactly. So there's a correlation there.
So proud of you. I think the OnlyFans, not just OnlyFans, but the porn industry has become way more common. It's just so global and so there all the time that I think a lot of it has found a place in a normal way in normal
Yeah, and it shouldn't. That's the thing.
relationships.
I think
So I kind of agree.
I think that the difference between what I'm saying and how you're saying, oh, it creeps its way into normal relationships, I feel a desensitivity towards sex. I lost my virginity to a non-consensual situation, and that wasn't what I wanted. And so it kind of, a lot of people, when in the face
I'm
of,
assuming that's what she was probably talking about, right? It, I don't know if it happened to her or not, right? It's her word, so we'll take it, right? It's sad, let's say. I mean, well, let's not say like if it happened to her, yes, it's a sad thing, right? But I don't know how that correlates to you becoming an OnlyFans model. I would feel like that would I would probably don't want to do that, and I don't know.
sexual trauma turn around and they become very avoidant to sex, avoidant to physical touch. And there's also the other coin, the other side of the coin, where you become hypersexual and you become, and the two ways of thinking about it, right, are that was really traumatizing to me. I don't ever want to feel that again, right? And okay, let's negate that happened and let's make that.
So the tracks on mental health on adult film performers, OnlyFans models, or whatever. 33. She's 33. Golly. In a separate study filmed for pornography, 80 had diagnosed with at least one mental health problem. Like this is what is this industry. Again, there could be the studies or whatever. Fine, studies of virus. And it says a continued overlapping workplace of abuse and public stigma leads to extreme outcome. 86 individuals had the same study exhibiting PTSD symptoms, and 60 or about almost 70, but 69% attempt suicide, which is sad. But yeah, like this is crazy. All right, so user data shows about heavy drugs and whatever. About almost 80 to 79 performers have used weed, marijuana, whatever, and 50% have used X-Kit. I don't know what the hell. I'm gonna assume that's some type of like sex drug or something. Overdose and about. Let's look at this. A study analyzed drug-related deaths among the individuals, entertainment, among all actors who died from. So 13.7% of industry or the corn industry, if you like to say, have died of overdoses. That's a lot. I mean, again, that's not like 90, but like it's a pretty high chance I don't want to take.
Not an important event. And I went on the more hypersexual side. I just kind of lost a lot of inhibitions. My brain didn't fully shut off. It's just my value system changed. And that allowed me to be able to do sex work. And that desensitivity is okay sometimes, but I also don't always know that it's healthy. And in normal relationships, there's not that desensitivity, I don't think.
Like, yeah, being very hypersexual and like wanting to sleep with everything is a very good thing. I wouldn't figure that would be the best thing, but let's continue.
17 and consensual.
What is that?
Whether they go into OnlyFans or not.
That you should get some trauma if you level. It takes an ability to do this kind of work.
I think that's probably true.
Saying that you should get some trauma if you want to do this work.
I mean, I 100% the correlation there is there. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of correlations with probably sexual trauma and PTSD, whatever the PTSD is now. I would assume. I mean, it's probably different, obviously, compared to like people that that fought in war and stuff. But PTSD and drugged out stuff. So yeah, I would say a lot of that there's definitely a correlation with that in OnlyFans or the corn industry, if you like to say, just in broad terms.
Sex happens a lot to women in this world, whether they go into OnlyFans or not. I certainly didn't go into OnlyFans, and it's happened to me. I lost my virginity to a non-consensual relationship when I was 17, and it was traumatic. It actually wasn't traumatic because then he was my boyfriend, and there was no such thing as that back then. It
acceptable.
wasn't stranger. It wasn't
Consent.
stranger.
Stranger.
I don't. What do you mean, like a million years? Like, what do you mean, like, yeah, your boyfriend just ripped your clothes off and started raping you? That was normal. No, I don't. I don't think that's ever been normal. I'll look that up right again. Gemini, AI, right? It's wrong. It can be wrong, right? No one's perfect, obviously. Everyone, but it's like, to me, like, I don't think that's ever been normal.
Right. So I didn't know what to do with it, but it did affect me and my relationships
Sure it
with
did.
men.
All right, let's continue this.
I didn't have the control to say, okay, well, I'm going to make money from this and I'm going to control the situation.
So roughly about 70% of all the creators make less than $200 a month. Whew. Whew. That's crazy. The top one creators make about 33% of the money generally from all the platform to make more than 1,000. So to be in the 1%, you have to make $1,000. That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh no, sorry, the top 10%. Sorry. Damn. That's crazy.
Maybe that's the part that is attractive to a lot of people to OnlyFans. And maybe if I was your age and it happened to me, I'd be doing OnlyFans.
Parents often care more about social embarrassment.
Well, I don't think you would, because you would have became a prostitute. Oh, sorry, because it's digital, it's different? No. It's watered down. Like, I'm sure it's not as the same, but it's definitely shouldn't be, like, not in the same box. No, you're doing the same thing. It's a little watered down, but it's still the same thing. You're still selling yourself.
Than their child's actual safety if they're on OnlyFans. Can the Greer step forward?
No, I disagree. Please.
I personally do not agree with that statement. I worked with sex workers through a counseling program I was involved in, and parents definitely
Parents often care more about social.
cared more about
What do you mean? I mean, there's a level that's gonna come with it, obviously, but like, how that doesn't correlate. Just because it's embarrassing doesn't mean they're not safe.
the neighbors thought or their friends thought than what their child was doing or their child's well-being. And that's not with my personal experience with Sean, that's through my career.
I definitely agree 1,000%.
All right, so. Alright, so boyfriend versus husband. So now she said boyfriend. So if you were talking about boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, has been illegal for boyfriends to force themselves on girlfriends to legally have sex. I think it should be anyway. I don't know, but this is talking about this is before. I don't know if she was in the 60s, because it's saying it was before before the 70s and the 80s. So unless she's the 60s to the 50s, maybe that could that really could have happened. But like, I don't know. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but it's like, you're telling me no one no one cared? That would be crazy. Difference. All right.
With you. That's what I've seen personally. We all know parents love to brag about their kids and their kids' achievements. So when parents feel
I mean, what is there to achieve? Like, what did you achieve?
that this job is shameful, they don't even really consider, is my child safe? Are they okay? Are they being trafficked? Is anything sus going on? And they just immediately.
Do they? Did your mom say, like, are you good? Like, do you need help? Because your mom's wrong if she didn't, but it's like, why don't you ask them for help too? Because it's like, I'm not saying they shouldn't look up to you or look after you, sorry, but it's like, Why does everyone have to make the first step? Why don't you make the first step and see like, oh yeah, I need help? Why do they have to see like? Because I don't know if they're like talk to you to the phone. Why do they have to like do some detective skills and look at through the phone and see if you're being trafficked? It's like, why don't you tell them? I mean, honestly, I'm sure in that situation you probably couldn't. But like, again, if that's why in my scenario I wouldn't abandon you and not help you. I'd be like, if you need help, I would help you. But like, I'm just saying, what do you expect from your parents? It's like, how are they supposed to know all these things? Like, if they're just calling you once, I mean, they're all again checking up on you. What do you expect? I mean, you don't live with them. You're not around them enough to like that for them to know. I guess. I mean, maybe if you're missing for like months and you don't answer their calls. Yeah.
Immediately jump to, oh my, what is the rest of the family gonna say? How are people gonna perceive me? Versus,
Is my
because you called them like, yeah, I'm doing OnlyFans. Are you being trafficked? Do you need help right now? Do you need help? If you could make the call and tell me that, I would be like, you can't like, hey, I'm being trafficked, or text. It's like, well, I don't. That's what I'm like. I don't understand it. It's like, huh?
kid
is
okay?
my kid okay?
Yeah.
Are they
I'm sure your mom probably asked you that. I'm sure.
Are they having like a tough time? Do they want to be doing this? Do they enjoy this? Me and my mom didn't talk for like a really long time, and she did
That's wrong. See, that's wrong. The mom
not ask if I was okay. Her immediate thing like wasn't "Are you safe?" It was like what the hell are you doing? We eventually got around to those questions. But for me, I know she judged me immediately. What I've seen with my friends as well that also are in the industry, their parents are extremely judgy. They don't talk to most of their family. I know a bunch of people that are like disowned because of OnlyFans. They like a lot of people, their family.
I mean, like, what do you expect for like realistically? Like, these people are not living in a realistic bubble. It's like like you're not living in a realistic. You're like, if we're talking OnlyFans, I would say you're probably sleeping around, doing sexual things, selling things. Like, what do you expect? Right? Like, people know like a college, or like some college girl that probably slept with a whole bunch of guys. But the difference is she didn't film it. So like maybe a subsection knows. But when the whole world knows, or when people can see it, I think that's a lot different. Just let you know. Like when people can see it, it's like, oh yeah. Like people might have heard, like say your mom through the grapevine might have heard that you've been a the hometown hoe. Alright? That's hearsay. But when you're filming, doing all these crazy stuff and doing the hometown hoe stuff, it's like, oh, she don't even have to. When she can see it, that's different. So like, again, I'm not saying treat them terrible, judge them horrible, and do all these other things. No, but it's like, logically, what do you expect? I mean, just being real.
Doesn't even want to associate them because of perception.
Fair. She's not wrong.
Initially, when Samantha told me that she was doing this for a couple of years, I was really having a hard time accepting it. I started changing my mind because I was also having some marital problems and stuff like that. So between her and my husband, my ex-husband now, I was having some issues on my own. So I had to deal with my issues first before I could deal with her issues. But eventually, towards the end, well, just recently, or how many years ago, that I started reaching out to her and I started learning that being a sex worker wasn't really as bad as painted by everyone.
You're getting psyop, mother, you're getting psyops. You need to tap back in, ma'am.
You need Jesus!
We need to tap back in. Come on. Don't leave us. We waiting for you. Nope, you need to tap back in. It ain't Nope. Come back. Don't let them pull you. I got your head. I'm waiting for you to come back. Don't let them pull you into this psyop, ma'am.
Thing that I knew from before.
With
So right
arms.
now, I have learned to accept her. Right now, we're closer as it is. I know my relatives don't know anything about what she does. Who cares? It's me, and she's my daughter. So I'm really sitting.
I think she cares. Because I have a feeling that I guarantee that she probably wants to tell everybody And there's a reason why you didn't tell everybody. If you say she became a millionaire, are you gonna tell everybody? If she became this sensation and are you gonna tell everybody? It's like the reason why you're not telling everybody, maybe because the family might be separated. That could play a factor. Fine, I'll give that to you. Or is it because something it's not worth telling somebody? I think it's the second answer.
With her, and if we don't attend parties or we don't do whatever it is, it's okay, because then in the long run, I'm gonna be the parent of my daughter. So that's what I feel now.
Can I?
What? Like, I mean, like you act like that's gonna change anyways. Like you're telling us reality.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think that if you were to go back in time now, like, and do you think that there's anything that you could say to yourself at that time that would have changed your mind?
I should have to think about her instead of thinking about it's affecting me. Thinking back, I felt like Samantha really needed a lot of guidance.
Why didn't she say that? Why didn't she use that argument either? Like, why didn't she think about the effects either? I think being an OnlyFans mom is a very selfish thing.
At that time, and she was really working hard, and she ended up fighting herself around her friends. When she had a car accident, I went there immediately, and she said, "Don't worry, Mom. My friends will take me to the hospital." My mom, even though I was willing to take off work and do things and take care of her, I felt like,
Well, that's fair. Like, yeah, she definitely should have been, talking to her. Like, don't disown her and treat her like trash. I mean, she needs help. Help her out and give her money if she needs. Talk to her and let her know that, yeah, unfortunately you're doing wrong, but like, I'm not gonna give you some coke and tell you to sniff it and get you high off of it.
She ended.
She took her time.
And so I ended up taking time off.
Making more.
I want to hear that.
So, but it's not like that anymore.
But either way, a parent's job is to love their child unconditionally, and if you're loved by conditions, that's not parenting. And I'm not trying to come at you or your mother, but you keep saying, hey, like it's all right, we're fine now. But that's incredibly difficult, and if I were in your shoes,
It's like, yeah, I'm sure it is, but you know what also is incredibly difficult? Knowing the fact that your daughter's a prostitute. It's like, these people are so, like, they're just so selfish. They're not thinking that the fact of the matter that, like, you're, like, again, I'm not saying she's in the right, the mom, but I'm saying, like, well, you gotta understand, the daughter just called her and said, yeah, I'm selling my body online. Have fun. Because guess what? You know that the window's open towards that? It sucks to say, but it's the truth. Look at all the famous ones. Their brothers get sent it. The people they know get sent it. You may not like it and you may think it's a bad thing, but guess what? It's reality and it happens and it's going to happen if you get to that level. I don't know these people and if they're famous or not, but it's like, huh?
I don't know if I could have been as strong as you.
I know, I saw that.
But it's hard.
She really got stronger personally.
She ain't getting no damn stronger. Emotional or probably.
No, it's like a tough thing to work through.
Making her cry over your damn daughter being a prostitute. Hell no.
Well, it's okay.
Oh. Hey, come back to us, ma'am. Come back to us. We got some people that really love you, right? We love everybody. Hate the person, not this. Sorry, hate to say not the person. I was like, whoa. We really love everybody, but like, let's stop trying to make her cry over your decisions. Because yes, I'm sure she's in the wrong, but it's like, ma'am, you are in the wrong too. It's like, well, you guys are both wrong, and you think you're in a moral high ground. It's like, you're not. She's in the wrong, you're in the wrong. Boom. It's literally like it's just it neutralize each other.
We're good.
Men are judged very differently for doing adult content.
Nope.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my Lord. This is the easiest decision of my life.
I think that, like, I feel like that one's obvious. I think that men are rewarded differently, like in a societal way, for doing OnlyFans, and women are shamed. I do think that there are probably some.
Yeah, and it's like only the people that do that are porn brain guys. It's like, yeah, who are you, like, who's rewarding them? Is it harder for guys to sleep with more women? Yeah, than women to sleep with guys. That's it. Like, if you're talking no morals, no nothing, just step out the box. Yeah, it's honestly probably more rewarding, I would say. But I have morals, and I'm not going for that. No, it's both sides are wrong. Who you think I have a moral? You think I have just because they're men, they're on a moral high ground? No, it's like psyop again. Again, they try to get you to fight it. Men, it's because men think they're better and they do. No, both wrong. Psyop.
Men that are shamed for being in OnlyFans.
Yes.
But
Get him out of here.
I think that I think anyone can be like shamed for doing it, like from a conservative like angle or like a religious angle, or just because like this type of work isn't exactly like revered in society.
Yeah.
So.
It's never been, by the way.
We are all judged according to what society tells us to do. Men are supposed to be breadwinners and women are supposed to be mothers. So that's it.
I think absolutely 1,000%
You're right.
that my career has been completely combined with my personality, that my opinions are less valid, my voice.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. You made your bed, not laying it.
Is less heard. Everything that I say, everything that I do.
When has the prostitute been the person to tell who's moral and who's not? When is the prostitute the one telling you should do this and you shouldn't do? Again, I understand you're delusional, but like, when has the prostitute been the one telling you you're wrong? Shame on you. Shame on you. Never have. Hopefully, it never will.
Is something that I do, but she's also an OnlyFans creator. Every man that I've ever met, no matter what they do, no matter how many people they sleep with, they still are the man. They still talk, their opinions respected, they're still going to be able to get their jobs, and they're still going to be respected in society. And people are not going to.
I mean, dude, there's a difference between a guy that sleeps with a lot of girls and a girl that sleeps with a lot of guys. Biologically, and this is the truth. I mean, you can hate it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Number one, I'm not the guy that's going to treat them different anyways, like both ways. Right? Like, y'all are both wrong, but yeah, that's no morals, no anything. Just think outside the box, yeah. You can hate it, but it's the truth, yeah.
Be like, that guy, oh, he's sleeping with a lot of people, like, he must have mommy issues. Like, you don't hear that, ever. You say, okay, this man...
I'm sure you do, but like, by the way, no one cares. Okay? You know why? Because it's a natural thing for a guy to be sleeping with girls, dude. A guy with testosterone, yeah. It's a natural, it's more or less, it's not the thing you should be doing, right? That's not what I'm saying, but yeah. Men without a testosterone sleep, yeah. With a girl to sleep with 50 guys, yeah, that's crazy. A guy to sleep with 50 girls, that's not realistically in a no morals, no anything society that something that has no morals, no nothing. Yeah. But personally, me, obviously Christian. No, I'm not pro either. So, I mean, you can only fight this argument in a non-moral society. Yeah. They're going to be treated different, obviously. That's just the truth.
Has
This
sex
is
with a
an
lot of people.
age-old.
It's existed forever.
Bro, girls want guys that sleep with. More or less, bro. You go to Miami. Girls want the guys that's the player. They want the player. They don't want the damn nerdy nobodies, ugly dudes, Discord mom. They want the player.
It's right. The dichotomy
Yeah,
between
it's
men
handed
and
down
women
from generation
are.
to generation.
They sleep with the jock, not the gamer.
It is what it is. It's men are never, ever treated the same way as women. Ever.
I do agree with that, but I do think.
Yeah, in like different categories. It's like, yeah, different categories, different things. Duh.
That like now that
biological differences.
we're talking more about it, like I do think men are judged. I think depending on like the work they do, if they're doing like a 9 to 5, like say they work for like a corporate position or like as a doctor, I think that they would be judged like for doing this type of work, and like that could cause.
Like if you're a doctor, when do you have time to be gooning on OnlyFans? I'd be like, dude, no. Because like if this is like, I hate to be the guy, but it's like, yeah, no, unfortunately I don't want the doctor that is a doctor in the day and a gooner at night. At least showing it publicly. I don't know what people do. Studies might show they might be, but like, no. Right? Keep it in the closet at the end of the day, because guess what? If I don't know, I don't know. That's just that shit makes sense. It's like me, I could be the damn AirPod thief. I could be the best AirPod thief in the world. You don't know. Never told anybody. What you don't know don't hurt you until you know, right? So like, well, if he keeps it in the closet, we don't know, dude. But if he starts telling everybody, he starts showing himself gooning, like that's a different level of person, and that's a different level of gooner.
To get fired, like in that way.
But a
I
woman
think
wouldn't even get that job if she did this work.
She's talking before? Yeah, both of them shouldn't get a job. Both of them should. Goofball.
I want to disagree with you there, but I can also agree with you at the same time.
Both of them shouldn't get their job, and both of them wouldn't either. Goofball. 2026, do you think they're both getting a job if they're both OnlyFans models? Are you dumb? What's AI's face? Oh, never mind. He ain't getting a job.
Yeah. I think that like there's obviously going to be like a lot more.
Yeah, no one cares.
Just playing devil's advocate with
right.
I do think that there is maybe some shame.
Alright, let's get to the last point, because again, I won't have an argument because I'm against both.
A lot of trans folk, and I think that like gay men.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Sex work should be treated like any other profession.
Nope. Only the devil could tie up us like this. Professional what? Professional what? Professional lust masters? They're what are they professionals at? I don't know.
Well, prostitution is the oldest profession out there, so yes, I agree that
It's probably one of the most disgusting. It's never been something that everyone said was good.
it should be.
I think sex work is
Disgusting.
part of our community.
This is the peak level of unmoral society. This is what it gets to.
It's part of our civilization.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's been a thing, but it's never been something everyone's like, oh my god, go do. It's not. It's not a thing that should be in society that everyone should incorporate in their life, and it's a good little thing. No, that is psyop.
It's part of our culture.
No, it is not. It should never be a part of. It should not be a part of American culture to be a prostitute. America 250, and we're talking about this. Get the fuck out of here. America shouldn't be no damn prostitute. Get out of here.
Only needs to be treated just like
a job.
No, it's not a doctor. You're not saving lives. You don't even earn a skill. What are you talking about? You have no real life impact in life. A tradesman, guys, what? He'll at least put up a pole for someone to get electricity, or for trades. Yeah, he'll at least put a damn concrete block out so I can walk. Maybe for a disabled person, it could be easier to get out their house. What? We can keep on going. What? Electricity. He'll give me electricity. What else? We can keep on going. Like HVAC, he's gonna give me AC. He's gonna make sure I'm good. These people, what? They gonna give you lustful temptations to goon to them? Oh, but they're professionals. What? Professional what? Professional lust masters?
A regular
And
job.
it should be legal.
It should be illegal.
A
James Fishback.
woman should have a right to do and make money with her body how she sees fit.
It is legal.
This is psyop. It should be legal. It is legal. dumbass. This is someone that she doesn't think, like, these old women are old boomers who, like, get them out of here. These are psyops into the trash can, bro.
It is legal.
Prostitution?
I mean,
Not
prostitution.
It's damn near legal.
There's
In Nevada, not in
Technically,
California.
what we're doing is a form of prostitution because selling things online is.
You a prostitute.
For-
It's just because, guess what? Who gets paid off of it? Exactly. That's why it's illegal.
And she explained to me, and I felt like, oh, you just don't go behind it.
Plus, like, if you look into the back of OnlyFans models, there's also a reason why you shouldn't support it. Just do some research into it. Oh, like, you can even be you could even hate whatever I said, all this, but if you do a research into what OnlyFans actually is and what there's the stuff in the back that they're not showing you, but it's there's another reason why you shouldn't be supporting it.
Takes on
There's some
creators
countries.
needs to be addressed as well.
Right.
That's exactly why I almost stayed back. Not every profession is equal, right? And I know that
I mean, like, it depends, bro. Like, a doctor and a prostitute are not the same.
STD testing, if I'm working with other people, is not covered by insurance. It's a lot of
No one cares.
included in terms of diseases, in terms of like
Higher rates of that too, by the way.
sexual violence
That
and
correlates.
all
All
of
that
that.
stuff
You know, it's not
correlates.
very safe. And so, you know, and
shit
not even
correlates.
to mention like stalkers, harassers online, crazy
Assault,
people.
yeah.
And so that's not normal for
I mean, you track in who you track in, bro. It's like who do you think you're tracking in? Someone that's literally wants you to call them some type of name and eat a gummy bear and they're gooning to it? Who do you don't think that's a lunatic type of person? Like, I'm just like, yes, they're victims of that stuff, but it's like, do you not see how that could correlate into them not doing that stuff? It's like you're a victim to an extent, to a point. It's like, are you this dumb that you don't realize, like, number one, a guy is seeing your body and gooning to it, and he's never even heard you and literally seen you in real life just through a screen. You could be damn near AI, just how good it is nowadays. He's gooning to you, asking for videos, asking you to do these things to meet up and all that. That dude is a lunatic. He is crazy.
I don't think it was, filling out papers.
So the laws
Into
No, they shouldn't.
an
They shouldn't.
OnlyFans.
They shouldn't.
I think we should start teaching about it in kindergarten, y'all.
People's vocations are going to differ, and that doesn't make anyone like superior to another person, and it should be treated like any other job because it's
Definitely is not. Society. If you do absolutely nothing for society at all, just like non-morally speaking, you completely non-morally speaking mean nothing. But in a Christian standpoint, you're human, so you mean something. But like, you literally do nothing for society, but for what? To make more people goon and nut to you and be more lustful? Yeah, it doesn't sound like a good trade-off. Either less gooning, less lustful men, cut the parasite, or more. I'm probably going with less. I don't know. That's a hard, I don't know, dude. That's a very hard conclusion I had to make, though.
Other job in the way that most jobs provide
It's just like another job, I'm sure it is.
what you need. So like
Exactly.
STD test.
Actually, no, it shouldn't, because unfortunately, you work for a private company. You literally work for a private company that's basically like making your own business. So these people just like, isn't it very odd that how these people were kind of just bragging at the beginning, talking about they could do whatever they want, and now they're complaining that they don't get what government funded STD tests is? You're your own person, ain't ya? Do your own shit.
OnlyFans takes 20% of your earnings. Wouldn't it
Because it's the label. Oh my gosh, not Coco, cuckoo brain.
be amazing if they end your 1099? If they W-2
You know why? Because it's a brand, dumb, smart ma'am. It's because you don't logically think and you don't know what you're talking about. They're platforming them and they're taking a percentage because they're using their brand. Oh, but like this is who is trying to tell you who OnlyFans is right. Like the person doesn't even know how the damn thing works. But they shouldn't do this. And it's like, ma'am, you're using a brand. You're literally using their name and representing them to sell your content. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be famous. So calm down. They're giving you the platform.
Did you all and
It's like YouTube. YouTube takes a cut. I'm not gonna be mad at it because guess what? They do this stuff. They make it possible for me to even go this far. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't be able to go this far. So it's like it goes the same way for OnlyFans.
for you health insurance?
Yeah,
Oh
or
my
medical.
God.
No, they shouldn't, dude, because they don't care and they don't need to. You're your own man. I thought you're your own boss. Do being your own boss, you get your own health insurance and everything funded by a company? I thought you were your own boss and shit. Yeah, it seems like you want handouts.
With all the money they're
You shouldn't get anything because you're your own boss, ain't you?
making,
so great.
off of free
Yeah, see how the cope, like, see how they, I'm not even gonna watch the rest of it. See how the tables have turned from them being, yeah, I can do whatever I want, I can wake up whenever I'm my own boss, and then now, oh yeah, I think I should have government stuff, and like they should give me FTV tests, and I think I should, exactly. I thought you were your own boss. Alright, Jubilee shot to them, unskippable title, facts. False empowerment is the best way to explain OnlyFans work, and the same is as work. Okay, yes, fully right. Yes, they give you a fake, false empowerment to make you feel like you are, but little to know that you're not powerful at all. I would love to see a father version. Exactly. Same here. I would love to see the debate between X trade. I mean, a lot of them are probably damn, almost names. Sheesh, man, for me talking so much. Probably Misery Loves Company type people, so they might tell people to do it even though they shouldn't. Extra who is opposite trade, those who are currently in it and support it. That'd be a good one. The Asian mother is a whole nother level of despair. I feel bad for her. She got psyoped and I want her to come back. Right? We love you.
You need Jesus!
We love you. We need you to come back. Asian mother. We need you to come back. Right? We gotta pray for her, I guess. Because, like, dude, she's off the rails, man. I hate to be rude. But she was probably at the right point. Granted, she probably definitely wasn't the best by, like, not talking to her and all that stuff. Like, you probably should have talked to her and at least been nice. See if she's right mentally and all that stuff. But she was right. She was Catholic, Christian, at least. Had the right morals. Now I feel like, to me, it feels like just how what I was seeing. Looked like she's falling off the rails a little bit. You need to get back up, ma'am. For nothing. I feel bad for the mother that found out by seeing the video first. This is a harsh way to find out. Exactly. Why? That's what I'm saying. Like, they're like, well, they didn't talk to me and all these things, and it's like, yeah, but like, dude, ma'am, imagine your mom found out that you're OnlyFans model because you heard getting G-banged. Yeah. Oh. I mean, not saying it's right, but it's like, ooh, that's probably very weird to see. I feel like the moms were forced to be kind. Yes. I see another comment about Jubilee making a video about fathers confronting their sons paying for OnlyFans. We need this to happen. Yeah, fully with it. I'm fully with it. OnlyFans is a safe space for everyone is an insane take. Okay, calling OnlyFans a career is disappointing itself. It is not a career. Yes. Yeah, like people who, if you think I'm like you're shaming women, I'm shaming the men. Yeah, I know I am too. Right? We don't want gooner weird men either. Right? Like this is why like people, once you have a actual what you call it, an actual moral ground that's an actual good morals, like Christian. You're pro neither, and they can't comprehend that, and they're like, oh yeah, you have nothing to say because I'm pro neither, and pro both are wrong. Unskippable title versus doom scroll. Okay, that's true. I'm against OnlyFans, but now this video of OnlyFans consumers being confronted by their parents. Yeah, I'm fully with that too. Yeah, we need something like that. I'm proud that she became a businesswoman. Are we serious? Yeah, holy psyop. These poor mothers. We're going to wrap it off here. I guarantee this video was an hour plus long. Whew, hour 31. Sorry for the yap. Let me know what you think about this one. This was a good one. Dude, if I was wrong, debate it in the comments. I was wrong. Just constructive criticism. Honestly, debate it all you want. I do. If you look, I do. I will comment back. Just give me like about 2 to 3 days or 24 hours. It depends the day. But let me know what you think about this one. And I think the mothers are in a psyop psychosis. They need to be waking up. And I do feel bad for them. That's nothing more, nothing less than that. But do sub up to I will give updates, but sub up to the main channel, or the body cam channel, because I'm hoping it gets appealed. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.